Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin, and this is a channel where I show my short films and short stories. Today's short story is one that I absolutely loved writing. The imagery and just the fact that it really came from my heart is something that I feel really proud of and really good about. This one is titled, This Is Not How I Wanted Things to Go, and I really hope you like it. This is not how I wanted things to go, but I'm grateful for what we got, I told him. Never in a million years did I think I'd be having this conversation with him, but yet, here we are. Never did I think we would get to the point where I would have to say goodbye to his laugh or his smile, but here we are. As we sit in this car on this cool summer evening, I look over to him, and for the first time, I can understand what it feels like to miss someone who isn't even gone. All your heart can do is sink into your stomach. You can feel your heart beating faster and faster, but not out of excitement, but out of pain and resentment. Resenting the next person that gets to love him and hear his laugh and his smile. Resenting how unfair life is for cutting your chapter short. There is really no other way to describe it. It is just unfair. I'll miss you, I say. I know. I'll miss you too, he says. For a while, we sit in silence, because what else can you do when you realize this happened for the best? It's impossible to be mad at someone for making the right decision. The time has come for me to leave the car. Lewis Capaldi's song, Before You Go, is playing in the background, and just for a moment, it's just us and everything is perfect. I don't have to think about school or work. Just for a moment, I am back to that day in the park, and just for a moment, I feel home again. Then the feeling comes back. That feeling of resentment and sadness. I miss you already, I say. I know, he says. But what I did know at the time was I wasn't missing him per se. I was missing the potential of what we could have been. Being 16, that might sound dramatic. We were only sophomores, but what could have been is what hurts the most. The idea of senior prom and graduation and SATs and college decision letters together, the possibility that all of this could have happened is what hurts the most. However, I need to be grateful for our time together. He had this way of filling me up with this tingly yellow feeling, which for me was great because he knew how much I despised the color yellow. But with him, I loved it. With him, I wanted sunshine and sunflowers and running in the rain under the yellow lights at his school. He was my yellow. He made me feel good about the all-consuming color of sunshine. He made me feel like I deserved to shine as bright as the sun. Until he didn't. And at that moment, I no longer felt yellow. I felt as black and sunken and devoid of all my yellow. I felt as empty as a rainy day with a citywide blackout. I felt bad that you were no longer my source of yellow. You were my black hole, all-consuming and deafening. And for the first time, you were mean, and you acknowledged that I was all the things you wanted, but I was someone you could settle for. For me, as I sat in front of this imaginary mirror, I got to experience all my flaws face on. Then, there was panic attack after panic attack, caused by you, which I was unaware of until the end. I felt this overwhelming pressure to be better. I feel like I needed to be better. I tried so hard to be this person you wanted, and ended up forgetting who I was. Forgetting my kindness, and my smile, and mostly forgetting what it felt like to be filled with yellow. And while I let you go, I will start to continue to find yellow within myself. This is not how I wanted things to go, but I'm grateful for what we got. This story was so much fun to write. I loved using imagery and metaphors and just comparing love to the feeling of the color yellow. It was a lot of fun to write. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and come back next time for a new video and a new story. Bye!